Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Wicked Funny Podcast. I'm your host, Brian Bowden. With me, as always, the pain in the ass, the thorn in my side, the one and only Frank Gazzaro.
Hey.
Hey, Frank, how are you?
Good. I peed in my pants this afternoon.
Was it a trickle or a full-on piss, Frank? How'd you do it? It was a 50-50 trickle
In a way
piss?
that I've never done exactly like this before. I did it while I was pooping.
What? Wait a minute. Hold on. Let's I know we're 45 seconds in, but I just want to rewind. I asked you how you were doing. You said I pissed my pants and then say I've never done it like this before. I did it while I was pooping. Were you shitting your pants as well, Frank?
No, because I was pooping into the toilet.
And how did you pee your pants if you're pooping into the toilet?
So
How big is the Gazzaro cock to where you have to hang it outside of the toilet bowl?
it's pretty big. I
Pretty,
got it caught under the
pretty big.
No,
You
so
got a
you know how
compliment on it. You got a compliment on your penis?
when?
Is that what you just said? You got a compliment on it?
No.
Oh. Have you ever gotten a compliment on your penis, Frank?
A woman once said, just looked at it and went, nice cock.
Nice cock is what she said.
Yeah.
All right. I actually have some penis talk that I would like to bring up later if you're so inclined.
So basically, just to finish the story, if a guy, for anyone who doesn't know, if a guy is standing there peeing, right, and you push the pee out hard, it can kind of make your dick kind of like lift up slightly. You know what I mean?
Yes, Frank.
Yeah.
Yes.
Same thing if like you clench those muscles down there, you can make it kind of bob a little bit.
Yes, yes.
I'm working. Actually, I wasn't working. I was playing Minecraft. It was during lunch. So I was
Okay.
playing Minecraft. I had to poop. I was interrupted. I was very upset. So I went in the bathroom. It was regular poop, but I was trying to like go as fast as I could. And you pee when you poop. So I pushed the pee out harder than normal, and it made my dick move just so, and it shot the pee under the toilet seat between the bowl and the toilet seat into the back of my pants.
I have done that. So you didn't piss your pants. You pissed on your pants.
I pissed on my pants.
You
Yeah.
pissed on your
It
pants,
went
and that's
through
very
the
different.
pants into the underwear. Like it was a lot before I noticed.
Now,
It was a lot. It was like half the pee.
it was half of the pee, and how much pee? So
Half.
how many ounces would you say? 12 ounces of piss?
No, only a few ounces. I think not too many ounces. Maybe a couple.
Wow. Have you shit your pants lately, Frank? Have you had any close calls with the shit? People, hey, listen. This is a whole. This is going to be a whole listener appreciation episode because we appreciate everybody that listens. And one of the reoccurring things that people send messages about is Frank's shitting the pants, and if Frank shits his pants,
I haven't lately.
and how often Frank shits his pants. It's disturbing how many people are concerned about your bowel movements, Frank.
People really care about me, you know.
It's concerning and also very nice at the same time.
It's nice. It is nice. I've been pretty good lately. I don't think I've had any issues.
Well, congratulations on that. I had a close call a little while ago.
Did you?
I did. I thought it was going to be a fart.
The last
It was
time
a classic shart. It was a classic shart, and I said before I do this on the couch, before I lift leg and let rip, let me, I'm home alone. Let me just sit on the toilet, see what happens. And it was about 80% air with a 20% chunk flying out the back.
Yeah,
So
and it's got all that pressure from the air. The pressure built up.
I'm glad I moved it to the bathroom, or else we would have been in a stinky situation on the couch.
When I was in college, I did that to a buddy. He was at his computer, and I walked over, and I had just gotten up, and I think I was in my boxer shorts, and I went up next to him, and I lifted my leg to like fart on him, and it was 100% diarrhea. And it didn't get on him, but it like filled the back of my underwear and like ran down my leg, and I had to run to the bathroom.
That's absolutely disgusting. That's absolutely disgusting. Getting to the penis talk that I had talked about and our listener appreciation. Nicole, who listens to all the podcasts, texted me one day, and she goes, "I'm listening to the episode about penises," and I said, well, "What about them?" And Nicole has some great points about penis. She has some very good penis points
His
that I
points.
that I wanted to bring up. I don't want to read the whole text thread, but as a women's perspective, because we're not women, Frank. Penis points,
It's a
pecker
nice segment.
points, pecker points with Nicole. A women's perspective, too small is greater than too big.
Why?
People with small peens tend to overcompensate with oral. Who knew?
Okay.
So I think because guys are aware that they have small penises, they will go down more and diddle more.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Are you a diddler, Frank? You a big diddler?
I enjoy diddling.
I enjoy diddling as well. Too big can be so painful. It's That's what she said. Too big can be so painful. It's not even enjoyable. They are a detriment, especially for oral too. Yikes. I'd be like, nope. So from that quick thread, if when she sees a penis, she says, "I do not want lockjaw."
But that's very different from all the research that I've seen over the course of my lifetime.
And what is the research you've seen? Other dudes bragging about how big their dick is?
So it's mostly been done on the internet since I was about 13. And women on the internet seem to really enjoy a big penis.
Apparently, too small is greater than too big. I mean, don't get me wrong. She didn't say she didn't want a big penis. She said too big of a
Too big.
penis.
Yeah, too
Too
big.
big. If there's any women still listening, please let us know your penis thoughts. When it comes to the curve, uh, they
There
she
are weird
says
curves that happen in
she
nature.
said women like a curve, a certain amount in a certain way. And I said, wow, okay. And then I asked about how circumference went into this. And apparently, circumference is the issue. If it's too big, it's painful and it's going to hurt and barely fit your jaw around it. But length will have you banging the damn cervix or choking you. So, what she's getting at, she also goes on to say a long skinny dick is not enjoyable.
So something that's like a long first finger just isn't good.
I
It's not.
can't. Listen. I've been alive 40 years. I've never heard a woman say, "I could use a long, skinny dick right now."
I've never heard that either. Yeah.
I've
What?
heard, I've heard big fat cock. I've heard that
Sure.
women like a big fat cock apparently, but not a skinny dick.
What did she say about the angle and the curve or whatever? Did she go on about that?
She goes, "A little curve is a great bonus."
Curve what direction though?
I mean, how many how many curves can there be, Frank?
Like mine kind of curves upward,
I
but
think
I've
everybody's kind of curves upward.
I've seen like movies though where a guy has a curve that's like to the side.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's weird.
I'm gonna have to. If any of our female listeners are still listening, please let us the curvature of which you like a penis to be inserted. Um, she also goes on to say she likes girth, not a skinny dick. And so I said, so would you say the perfect penis, and write this down, fellas, and Frank, let me know how
Okay.
you measure up. 6 to 6.5 inches with 3.5 inch circumference.
That sounds roughly average, isn't it? Give or
I
take.
I guess women, and when I say women, Nicole just likes a nice average dick, just a
Well, all
nice
right.
average dick.
So anyone
Um,
who's Nicole, you don't got to be that worried.
that's
She
right.
ain't a size queen.
Yeah, and I know a couple of the guys she's dated. And I know how they measure up to that circumference skinny dick. Because I've seen all my friends' dicks, Frank. That's
You
part of growing up.
boners.
What?
You haven't seen their boners though.
Nah, I mean, you know what a dick looks like when it's
There's not
hard.
a direct correlation between like
I
how
mean,
it is soft.
how it's not like you're going from Bruce Banner to the Incredible Hulk. You're going from your dick to a bigger version of the dick.
Well, yeah, but the amount of the biggerness can vary quite a lot.
That is true. I'm a grower, not a shower, Frank.
Yeah, my soft wiener is incredibly inconsistent. So depending on who knows how many variables, it could be all different
You have an
sizes.
inconsistent soft wiener. Is that what you said?
Yes.
How does it change, Frank? What makes it look different?
I don't
I've
know.
had. I understand a good dick day. I understand a good dick day. I understand a good dick day. Uh but the way you said it, it makes it sound like every day you wake up with a new penis.
No, but it's like over the course of the day, at any given moment, depending on what I'm doing, the temperature, whatever. You know, sometimes a flaccid penis is a little bit longer than other times.
Yeah, those are good dick days.
Yeah, but it's not because you're more aroused or whatever. It's still your soft wiener
Well,
flopping around.
unless there's some type of mutation going on, I can generally size up a dick by looking at it. I can tell you.
Okay,
I'm very good at that.
how do you know you're good at it?
Because I've seen a lot of dicks, Frank.
Hard?
Oh, all kinds. Hard, soft, middle. I've seen them all. Chubbed.
Okay.
I Yeah, I've watched a lot of porn. I've seen a lot of dicks.
I know. I just don't know if they're representative.
I
Unless you're
mean,
searching for small penis porn.
I don't look for small penis porn,
That is a thing. For whatever reason.
but there is a fine line between BBW porn and BBM porn.
Yeah, well,
I mean BBC. There's you can find the same videos if you Google each. Um, but this episode is not going to be about penises. This is our well, I mean, it started out because Frank pissed his fucking on his pants.
peed on my
Uh,
pants.
I know. I have other body parts for you to break down, Frank.
Oh, good. Oh,
If you're down for that.
I'm down for whatever, man. It's fan appreciation.
It's
Day.
fan appreciation. Our friend Crystal sent another hand for us for you to break down.
All right.
All right? Listen, that you can't just look at it and say it looks gross. You got to break down the
I'll
hand.
break it down.
Okay? You got to break I want every finger to be broken down.
All
Okay?
right. Yeah.
Here's the picture, Frank. Oh shit, I dropped the goddamn.
Right, I told the phone up to the camera and he dropped it on his skip.
All right, here we go. There it is, Frank. There's the hand.
Something's wrong with this hand.
Yeah, go ahead. Why don't we break it down? What does it look like?
So it's for some reason, it's just somebody's hand flat on what looks like a green tarp.
Yep,
So I
a
guess
green tarp. Yep.
Um,
Yep.
now it went away, but that's all right.
Anyway.
The weird thing is the thumb. So imagine putting your hand flat on a table, palm down, and then you bend your thumb inward toward your hand and get it on top of the back of your hand. So it's just below the knuckle of your first finger.
It is very disgusting the way that thumb is bent.
That is where her thumb is. So her thumb print is pretty much just below her first knuckle on her hand.
On the back of the hand.
And it's kind
On
of
the
impressive.
back of the hand.
It's like something real bad happened. Apart
It
from
does.
that,
It looks like an accident. Other than that, what do you got?
I would explain the tarp also.
The tarp?
Yeah, accident, tarp. She took it from inside a tarp. She was rolled up in it probably because there was an accident.
All right.
But the hand looks good. Each finger looks like a nice, healthy finger. Problem is, fingernails a little bit too long.
All right. I'm glad you brought up fingernails, Frank. Because in this picture, she sent a side by each. And she wanted you to compare the growth of her fingernails. Well, I don't know if that's what she wanted. That's what I would certainly want. So here's the first picture, Frank. If you could describe those nails.
They're long. They're a little bit. They're like medium. They're not very long, but they're a little long.
And
They're
how
probably like
about now?
a quarter of an inch past the tip
That's
of the.
a.
Maybe.
This is now. Look at this one now.
I'm
Don't
looking.
look away.
I'm
Look
not.
at this one. Did they grow? Is that significant growth?
Yes, it's significant growth.
Okay. Do you like breaking down these fingers, Frank?
No,
I have. No, are you more comfortable talking? You are way more comfortable talking about pissing your pants
I
than looking
honestly
at this shit.
the fingernails gross.
Frank is turning away from the camera every time I hold up a picture of a hand. Frank is turning away.
Like
This is
it's so
look,
hard to look at.
Frank. Look at the fucking
I can't
camera. You have to. This is the last one. This is the last one you got to break down. All right, look.
Yeah, they're way too long. They're way too long. It's someone's. Imagine you're looking at your own fingernails with your palm up. How you'd curve your fingers. That's how it is. And
Are they healthy? How can she fix these nails?
she could cut them.
Look at the Frank. Look at the
I
fucking
looked
nails.
at them. I'm looking at them.
But you stop. But you stop looking at him. That's not the bit. The bit isn't Frank looks away from the nails. He has to break down every finger. Look at the fingers, Frank.
There's like, there's some cuticle action going on there. You gotta
Dude,
fix that.
there we go. Cuticle. How would she fix the cuticle?
I don't know how you do that, but it looks like she bites her edges of her fingers.
I don't think she bites them. I think she has ADHD, and those are fidget marks. Because I do that with my thumb. I dig into my thumb. That could be a fidget mark on the nails. So thank you, Crystal, for your submissions into the body part breakdown of the Wicked Funny podcast. And if anybody else has any body parts they'd like us to break down,
Yeah,
please let us know.
body parts, non-nailed body parts.
Yeah, I also get stuff like this, Frank,
What
which
is that?
is that's
Well,
that's
a toilet.
that's
Red.
that's bloody piss in a toilet from a listener that has a kidney stone
Christ.
that sent us that for a body part breakdown. I saw it. I needed you to see it, and I needed everybody to know what the fuck we get.
Kidney stones are no joke. I'm terrified of getting a kidney stone.
I have never gotten one, and I'm fucking scared of it too. I would rather touch a cat. I would rather lay with a cat. I would rather do anything with a cat than get a kidney stone. I am not good with pain.
I've known women who had them who said it was worse or comparable to giving birth.
Really?
Yeah.
Imagine giving birth and having a kidney stone. Not at the same time, but like
Crazy.
and yeah, you know.
My girlfriend in college had a kidney stone, and she was just laid out for like a week. She was in so much pain. She just couldn't do anything. Constant.
I drink, and they tell you and they do when people tell you about their kidney stone. Do they tell you how much lemon water they've drank? I feel like that's a thing I hear whenever somebody has a kidney stone. Apparently, when you have a kidney stone, you're supposed to drink lemon water. Just lemon with water. You're supposed to drink that.
Okay.
Comedian Mike Hanley, Itchy V, tons of kidney stones, tons of lemon water. He told me that. That's what he tells me. I don't know why.
If he knows from experience, then he knows.
That's everybody that's gone one. They say drink lemon water, not lemonade. Not lemonade, lemon water.
All right.
That's different. Lemon water is not lemonade.
Why not just straight lemon juice?
Like straight from a bottle? Like I don't think you could. I don't think concentrated lemon juice works. I think the water does something. What does your kidney do with water? Google that, Frank.
It filters the liquids in your body.
That's it. So it's filtering the lemons.
Like your pee goes through your kidney. You know, that's like where your pee comes from. Your pee's the started shit.
When you eat Jell-O, Frank, is that a poopable food or a peeable food?
I think it's peeable.
Is it?
Yeah, because it melts.
All of it? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. I think that like everybody throws out, is a hot dog a sandwich? No. I want to know, do you poop a pee Jell-O?
You pee Jell-O. Definitely pee Jell-O.
100%?
Yeah, unless it's not. Unless
what would you bet on it?
Kind of
what would you bet? What would you put on the line?
I don't know.
What would you put on the line?
$10.
$10?
Yeah, because Jell-O isn't going to stay solid at 98.6 degrees unless They use tons of gelatin or maybe like an additive or something, methyl cellulose or whatever.
All right, $10 you're gonna put on the line. Are you willing to put that on the line right now?
Sure.
Did you Google it?
No, I thought you were.
I did. I have the right answer because I use the internet. Are you ready? Are you ready?
Yep. Go.
It does both. It's almost like when it melts, the pee part comes out, but then it also says it thickens your stool. Gelatin has been found to be naturally bind to water, thereby thickening up stools much the same way fiber does. By improving the bulk of our stool, gelatin is able to reduce. So, do you poop it out though? That sounds like you poop it out.
Your body probably pulls the solids out of the jello when it processes it, and the water goes to your pee hole, and then the other stuff goes to whatever it does with it, eventually to your poop.
I can't believe this isn't like this should be a fucking thing. When you Google it, it fucking comes up right away. Not having this available right now is ruining my fucking day.
I Googled it.
Well, what website did you use?
Well, Reddit. It was
No, that doesn't fucking count. I want science. I want fucking Brown University or Yale or Harvard or fucking what's the other one there? Clemson.
Like just naming cities with colleges.
No, I'm naming actual colleges. I'm trying to think of all the colleges I bet. The St. Peter Peacocks.
I bet
want the St. Peter Peacock
that happens with every other liquid we consume, which is the liquid part gets peed out, or whatever happens with liquids, and it gets separated out. Solids go one place. Like you drink too much soda, you get fat because the sugar and all that shit makes you fat. It gets pulled out of the liquid, and then you piss out the liquid part.
Yeah.
That's my guess.
All right.
Though it would be interesting.
See, but we have the internet, but you're still guessing.
It would be interesting to track your poops over the course of a week and like a couple days, like have a few days of no jello, then a few days where you just fucking kill a bunch of jello, and to see if your poops feel more gelatinous.
We should. I've always wanted to eat corn for like 3 days straight to see if you could fire corn pellets out of your ass, like just corn pellets.
I bet it gets to be a lot.
Like a straight corn duty, like yeah, put a machine gun in, Larry, like that.
Maybe, I don't know. Maybe.
Can we? I listen. This is a great idea that we're not going to do. You know how we always come up with ideas we never do.
You swallowed them whole, like with water, like you were taking pills.
Who? What? What are we talking about?
In your mouth, swig of water, so that way you're not chewing the kernels, because you got to get them to pass through you without chewing them. You want them to stay whole so you can really fire them out of that butthole.
Oh, you think I chew my corn, Frank? I don't chew that shit. I fucking cut it right off the cob. I swallow corn whole.
What?
I swallow corn whole.
What?
I swallow corn whole, Frank.
I don't think you do. There's no way. There's no
way. Generally, when I have corn, it's with mashed potatoes. And I'll mix the corn with the mashed potatoes. And so I move the corn around. And then when it's time to swallow the mashed potatoes, the corn's all lined up in the mash. And yeah, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying there's not 100% not a corn chewer. I'm saying most of the corn that I eat isn't chewed.
All right, two questions. So
go ahead, Frank. First question.
Sitting there at dinner and you have corn on your plate, and you take a spoonful of corn, and
yep.
you dump it in your mouth and just going what, and just like gulping it down.
Yes, like a bird. Yes.
Which seems like your brain wouldn't even allow you to do that to me. I don't even know how you could do that. Second, though, even with the mashed potatoes, I know you don't have to chew mashed potatoes, but don't you sort of chew mashed potatoes?
You maneuver mashed potatoes. You don't chew it.
But you don't just swallow them like it's a
if I have a can of fucking corn, I will crack open a can of corn and just eat a spoonful of corn to show you how I don't chew it all.
But do you chew it a little?
It's like maybe 2 bites. So whatever corn I get in the bites, that's it.
But I mean,
it's like in. I mean, I'll get the fucking kill some time. Tell everybody about the Patreon episodes we've been doing lately.
Oh boy, you guys, Patreon has been fire lately. We've been recording episodes every week. I'm trying to remember what we did this past week.
I got no corn, Frank. You are terrible.
Um, yeah, I think you chew your corn.
I'll take the corn challenge with you.
I don't want to.
No, I'll just next time we're in a place that has corn.
I do get though that like when you're eating corn, same thing with rice. Like you chew, but not every single like kernel is chewed. But
yes,
you're saying the bulk of it though is
a bulk of the corn that I ingest, not chewed.
All right. Well, then that would probably be easier for you to get a nice little cob-like cluster of corn kernels in your butthole.
Yeah, is that how we got on this?
Yeah. So
wow.
So it'll be like a magazine for corn poop bullets.
Yes, exactly.
You'd be like that fucking cat or whatever that eats the coffee beans and poops them out. That's what you're like.
Yeah, I've always wanted cat shit coffee. Yeah, I guess it's expensive. How much is it?
I don't know. We could probably order some.
What, the cat shit coffee?
Yeah, how hard could it be to get?
I don't know. Did you get that creepy corner that I sent you, Frank?
Probably.
This is another part of our listener appreciation episode. I said
appreciation.
Did you did the thing?
I got the one you sent me. You sent me one, right?
Oh yes, we're gonna read it. You ready to read it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Good.
Do you want to be the left side or the right side?
Right side.
You're gonna be the right side. Okay. So I will be playing the part of the creepy man, and Frank will be playing the lady.
Yep.
This was sent in by Lisa. Got boobs?
Hi. I do.
Nice. What size?
B cup.
Cool.
Yeah.
You happy with them?
Not really.
How come?
I'm a guy.
I don't know where that came from, but you sent it, and I thought that was very funny.
It is pretty funny.
That was a cute one. I got another. This isn't a creepy corner. It's a creepy message. It's not a full corner because there was no reply. So there was no corner. But this was sent, Stephanie sent this in. And she said, "Can you please read this as Willem Dafoe?" And who am I to turn down a moment of Willem Dafoe on the podcast?
I mean, it's hard. It's hard. You know, you gotta do it.
All right. So just to set this up, this is just what this guy sent with no reply. First messages right off the bat. Okay?
Yep.
As read. So here it is. Creepy Corner sent in by Stephanie D. As read by Willem Dafoe. It's cool you have kids. How old are they? And then 2 hours later. Every time I breathe, I feel you deep in my heart. I love you so much. My love for you is as deep as the ocean and vast as the sky. There is no end to my love for you, and I will always be there for you for the rest of my life. I can't think of anything better than a reply from you. I want this message to be the reason you smile at your screen. Do you ever feel like something really great is about to happen? I kind of feel that way now. Why? Why do they send this?
I mean, something great did happen. We just read it on a podcast.
That's the end.
Yeah,
that's the end. There is no more to that.
They're either 8 years old or 9 years old who watch TV shows and try to
something great. Well, something what?
They're either like little kids who think it's like a TV show, or they're just insane people, right? They're just insane people.
I don't know. These people exist. They exist. I'm not gonna lie. I took that part where that my love for you is as deep as the ocean, vast as the sky part. I cut and pasted that and sent it to Michaela, my girlfriend. I sent that to her. And she goes, "I feel like crying." And I'm like, I'm like, oh, it's how I feel, babe. You know. Speaking of that lady, very nice lady, Michaela, my new girlfriend. Uh,
Yeah, I got to hang out with her over the weekend.
you did you met her briefly,
Yep.
and then you met her for realsies. We had
Yeah.
quite the weekend. She came out to Hartford. We had a pool party at Katie's that you didn't show up to.
No,
Were
I
you
did.
invited? Did Katie invite you?
Yeah, I was invited.
Oh, you just didn't want to go?
I was working.
Oh, that's what she said. That's what I told her you would say. Um, it was very fun. It was very fun. Katie puts out a great spread. I'll tell you that. She puts
Yeah,
out a nice spread. Josh is great. They're great hosts. They're
they're
really
great
great.
people.
Great people. Showed up. I brought a spinach ring. That's my thing. I bring the
Yep.
spinach ring thing. Bring a ring of spinach. I ate 200 milligrams before we did this episode, and it's kicking in. And I don't know if I said that up top. Hey, it's listener appreciation. I'm high. So shout out to Russ's Dank Ass Delectables, everybody. You got to get some Russ's. We did a whole unveiling of Russ's Dank Ass Delectables on a Patreon, and man, he sent us the best shit in the world. So
Yeah,
shout out to Russ. Anyway, yeah, we get there. Josh has burgers ready to go. There's fucking. He had 4 pounds of baked beans in the fridge. And I
nice.
and I'm like, Josh, that's a lot of fucking baked beans, buddy. He goes, I really like them. And I'm like, Josh, that's a lot. But 4 pounds of baked beans is much. He goes, they're good. Like, Josh, like they're good. I
Yeah.
like them. Frank, they were the best goddamn fucking beans I've ever had in my life.
What were they? What did he do?
What they did, they made my dick move. Is what they did. I've
What was
never had a bean like that. They would just like it was a nice thick sauce. It was a nice thick fucking sauce that they were in, and the beans, like how when you eat like a baked bean, your teeth get that gritty, beany flavor into it, and it's like, what the fuck is this in my mouth?
Yeah.
None of that with this. This was just straight fucking. It was like if you were to make Jello pudding bean flavored, that's what this would be. It was like that smooth of a consistency, but a baked bean. If you can picture it, it was phenomenal beans. I mean, have you ever heard anybody talk about a baked bean like this?
No, never.
That's how fucking good they were. And we got to figure out what these beans were.
All right,
I would say
Josh, we'll find out what he did.
Auntie Marie's stuffing and those beans, one of two best side dishes I've ever had.
Wow, that's
It was
impressive.
unbelievable. It was great. And Katie made macaroni salad, and that was good too. But the beans, out of the world, out of this fucking world. Unbelievable beans. So anyway, that was during the day. At night we had the shows, and after the first show,
City
the
Steam
brew
Brewery in Hartford.
the brew ha 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 in Hartford. And anybody listening that was at the show, thanks. Uh so after the show, we're going back to the hotel, Michaela, and she goes, I had a great time. She's like, I love Katie. And she goes, I love Frank. And I'm like, wait, who the fuck likes Frank more than Katie?
Pretty cool
Right?
guy.
What sort of sick, twisted shit is this? And she goes, no, I like them the most, but Frank was wonderful. And I'm like, what? And I couldn't believe it. I could not fucking believe that somebody
I'm a
en-
nice, charming guy.
enjoyed being around you. I was shocked. I'm still shocked by it.
He's very easy to talk to.
Right?
Down to earth, very normal. No weird red flags or anything. She was delightful.
She is a delightful lady. I knew something was up that first show when you guys didn't all corral to watch me murder. I said something's going.
Yes, because that's what we normally do. We huddle.
You
in the back.
guys, they all huddle. That's what happens during shows. All the other comics, they huddle in the corner and bask in my glory. No, but Michaela didn't even come out. She thinks I'm great, and she didn't even come out. And then all of a sudden, I start hearing cackling, and you three are having a fucking powwow back there. I'm hearing you all laugh. Frank's holding court. When does that happen? Frank holding court in the green room.
I don't know.
Just unbelievable. I was shocked. I was shocked as shit.
It was fun. I had a fun time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Basically, by the time I got off stage, I had no more Adderall in me, but I had had a bunch of coffee. So I
Yeah,
was all
you do this you do
scatterbrained.
this weird thing. Before a show, you're very I don't know, boring. And then you and then after the show, you get the like adrenaline from the stage, but it's only after your set. It's like when you're going through your set, you're like a normal person. But then when you get off stage, it's like you're excited, happy,
Yeah.
upbeat.
Yeah. I'm like, on stage, I feel normal. Beforehand, I'm super quiet because it's not that I'm nervous. It's more like I have an inner monologue that is like, you're going to forget everything. What are you doing? You're an idiot. You look fat. So I'm anxious, and then I feel very normal on stage. And then afterwards, it's like all the anxiety goes away, and you get that energy from being on stage. You know?
What would help you before? Like, because if you were Green Room Frank on stage, you'd be a joy.
I don't know.
What can we do to fix this, Frank?
I feel the past. I don't know. I'm getting closer to that for sure.
Yeah.
Every time, I'm like a little bit more like the way I sound in my head. You know?
Well, I hope one day you get there because it'll be great. What did you guys even fucking talk about in the green room?
I don't know.
I,
Like
I know what. I know at one point we talked about Chuck Berry farting in a woman's mouth
peeing on her
and
face.
peeing on her face.
Yeah. So on Friday, I got there and I went in the green room, and Brian and Michaela are in there, and they're like, "Oh, you gotta see this video." And they showed me a video. So
Wait, can we stop that? You cannot start the story like that, my friend. The
why?
night before, because it starts the night before. I mean, you can start it there, but it looks like me and Michaela were watching Chuck Berry porn before the show, and we just wanted to share our findings with our friends.
All right, I shared the same. Was it the day before I told you?
Yeah, we were
Yeah.
driving back from the
Oh,
show. We were
oh,
talking
yeah,
about
yeah.
if Little Richard was gay or not, and even though he says he's gay, I stand by it.
Brian
He's not
doesn't
gay.
think Little Richard was a homosexual.
Not 100% homo. And I also think he's Prince's illegitimate dad. But
Do you
it
really?
like is yes. Like, you want a fucking conspiracy theory that's
Do you have
believable?
like reasons to believe this?
Look at Prince and Little Richard side by each, then listen to the music that they made, and then fucking look at their lifestyle. They are the fucking same person. That is fucking facts. There's no way that Little Richard is not Prince's dad.
All right, you should write him a letter about it.
They're both dead. I can't.
I guess we'll never know then.
That's right. So until we know, that's what's gonna. That this is my conspiracy theory. If people think fucking name all the if people think the Earth is fucking flat. There's people that think the Earth is flat, and they have conventions and they rent out hotels and they have their Earth is flat
They
fucking
do.
festival.
They
They
do.
have Earth is flat festivals. And I'm crazy for thinking that Little Richard and Prince were related.
I never said you were crazy.
But you're looking at me like I am, and I know I'm not. I've never been so sure of anything in my life. Prince and Little Richard are related. But
You should do some real research. Do some
yeah,
genealogy digging.
I,
You know,
I will. I will. I will.
make some genealogies. I bet if you let's Google, let's see if other people share your wacky ideas. Oh, to finish the other thing. So the night before, we were talking about Little Richard, and
Yeah.
I remember Chuck, the legendary rock star Chuck Berry, who wrote Johnny Be Good and things like that. A sex tape came out from him like a while ago, and in one of the clips, it's like he's laying on his back. The camera is imagine if like so you're laying on your back and you place the camera above your head, so it's shooting like across your body from your forehead. And there's a woman giving him a rim
Frank,
job.
you really paint a fucking picture.
I know, but he's like, "Oh, get in there, lick my asshole."
He
Like, and
goes,
then
give my butt a little kiss.
yeah, and she does, and then he farts in her face. He farts and her head pops up like
Puffs up.
crazy, like a Jack in the Box. And he goes, "Did I fart in your face?"
He did say that. But then, so I wanted to show Michaela that video. I'm like, oh, this is me and Frank were talking about this. Oh, check this out. And I showed her the video, and she thought it was hysterical. But when I was looking for that video, I found another Chuck Berry video of him. The video is him in a hot tub. It's like a tub, and there's a lady sitting on the tub, and he's standing up in front of her like she's gonna blow him. And then he goes, "I'm gonna piss on you," and then he starts peeing on her.
Like on her, like into her face,
like all of her face. Like at one point, he's like, yeah, "Get some in your mouth, baby, get in your mouth." And then in the middle of that, he fucking rips a juicy fart in the middle. In the middle of that, and then he's done pissing, and this woman goes, she goes, "It's burning my eyes," and Chuck gives her a towel. And he's like, "Why don't you wipe your face off a little bit? I'm sorry, it's salty. Is it salty? It's salty, right?" And she goes, "Yeah, it is." And then she leans in to give him a kiss, and Chuck Berry goes, "Oh, baby, I'll give you a kiss, but your face smells like piss right now." And then he goes, "Why don't you do yourself a favor and take a shower?" "Oh, baby, I'll give you a kiss, but your face smells like piss right now." It's his piss. It's his piss.
It is.
Frank, imagine if you pissed on your Mexican girlfriend through the fucking toilet seat. Imagine that. You piss on your Mexican girlfriend through the toilet seat. And then she goes, "Oh, Frank, it's okay. Just give me a kiss." And you're like, "Oh, I can't do that. There's pee all over you. That's gross."
Yeah.
Like, I think that's what I think. This is if you get your rocks off on pissing on somebody, and that's your thing, fine, so be it. If you find somebody that you're happy with that'll let you piss on them, but then you gotta kiss them after that. You can't piss and not get a kiss.
I don't know. I guess it depends. Like what yeah, it would be kind of rude to.
It's rude. That's what it is. It's a rude thing to do.
Yeah. Well, it's like not kissing a girl after she blows you. You know?
That's another thing. That was always a mind fuck.
I'm not gonna kiss my girlfriend after whatever. I'm like, what are you, fucking idiot? Relax.
One time I refused. I said, "No, I'm not doing. You just no. You touch. I'm not. Yeah."
Why?
And she's like, "Really?" I said, "I didn't tell you to do it."
What?
No.
But I wonder, like, there is that moment when you're having sex or whatever, and you finish, all the urges you have drain away. So, like, you could be looking at porn, you're like, "Oh, it's so hot." As soon as you finish, it's not interesting anymore. You're not like, you don't feel compelled to keep watching it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So if you're really into like pee or poop,
Mm-hmm.
and you're getting all in there with the pee, and you're getting in there with it, and then you finish, suddenly you look down and you're just like, "Oh, there's piss everywhere." Hi, Kermit.
Hi, Frank. How you doing?
Brian just lifted up a Kermit puppet.
Kermit just came into the frame. There's no.
Why is he talking in third person? Did you mix up the two voices?
Yes. I just wanted to say that it is rude if you refuse to kiss somebody that you urinate on. That's just mean, you know. I think if you can give it, you should be able to take it.
Yeah.
That's why me and Piggy don't do anal anymore.
Why?
Right? Because I did it once, and then the next day she walks in the room with a strap-on on, and I said, "Whoa, whoa, whoa, whoa! What is this, Piggy?" And she said, "Kermit,
bend over. And I said, we can't really do that. No, 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 no. And she did it anyway, Frank. She did it
She raped
anyway.
you?
I guess you can call it that. I
You said
guess
no,
that
no, 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 and she did it anyway?
I guess that is rape. I was raped! Yay!
But Kermit, I didn't think frogs had buttholes that you could do that with.
Oh yeah, we got buttholes you can do everything with. We can open bottles with it. You know, we poop out of it. Anything that you can do with your butt, we can do with our butt. We're just frogs, you know. Just it looks a little different,
Okay.
a little tighter, but more or less, yeah. You can fuck a frog in its ass.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, you can. You know what, Frank? One time, uh, you know that frogs die after you fuck them. Did you know that?
After who fucks them?
Oh wait, I fucked up the joke.
You fucked up the joke. You stupid fuck.
I don't
The
even
joke-
know what you're talking about.
All right, here's the real joke, Frank. You ready?
Yeah.
Do you know that pigeons die after they have sex?
No.
Well, the one that I fucked did.
That's the that.
That's the real joke.
I get it. I like the first way better.
Say what you will. I may be fucking up the voices, but at least I have Kermit facing the mic when he talks. That's
No, you're
That's-
committed to the puppet.
yeah, really. Yes, I am.
You should really learn
It's
ventriloquism.
commitment.
Be a
Like
ventrilo-
this? Like I should do it like this?
Yeah, and do it on stage.
Oh no, that's a lot. That's a real lot.
I think you
that's
should.
a lot. That's a lot doing it on stage.
It is. It's probably hard.
Mm.
A lot to keep track of.
Yeah, I mean, Jeff Dunham moves his fucking mouth. Nobody gives him shit for it.
Yeah, he's not the best ventriloquist.
He really isn't. I'm gonna go ahead and say it.
Yeah, but he's very, successful. He's good.
Terry Fader. Terry Fader, great ventriloquist. Terry Fader's a great ventriloquist.
I've never
Do
seen
you know Terry Fader is he won America's Got Talent, I think the first year. And he is a ventriloquist act where every doll does an impression of a singer. So he has like a turtle, and the turtle has a distinct voice. But then when the turtle sings, he sounds like fucking what's his face? Who's the guy that sings fucking Wonderful World?
Louis Armstrong.
He sounds like Louis Armstrong.
That's impressive. That's
And
really
he doesn't move his fucking mouth. Terry Fader is the shit. Terry Fader is the best fucking ventriloquism per guy that's ever fucking lived. Ventriloquist. Is it ventriloquist? Because he's the best ventriloquist that's ever lived. Terry Fader.
That sounds pretty impressive. It does
Mhm.
sound very impressive.
That's right. So
I think you should get a dummy and start doing it.
I have you, Frank. You're my dummy.
But I'm not sitting on your lap.
Not today, baby.
Wow, he has a lot of dummies.
Yeah, Terry Fader's a shit, dude. He's fucking great. He's great.
Crazy.
Yeah, who's your favorite ventriloquist, everybody? Let us know.
Two? Most people, I bet, could only name one or two, and maybe three now that they know Terry Fader.
Yeah. So let us know who your favorite is. And if you have anything you want us to do for our next fan appreciation episode, which is basically every episode, send it in. Send it in. And thank you, Lori. She sends us messages all the time. Justin Springer sent us a very nice message that I didn't even reply to yet. I feel like a dick. But it was just really nice about how we never take time off and we always doing it and we out here doing it. So shout out to Justin Springer and fucking everybody that's listening, Stephanie and Nicole and that gave their, well, Nicole gave her fucking penis pecker. What was it? Pecker points? Pecker points?
Penis points? Or
Penis
pecker
points? Thank you for the pecker point, Nicole. And
Send us
Stephanie with
your
that.
pecker points.
Send us your pecker points. How do you prefer? Send us your cocks for a body breakdown.
No.
Yes, send
Oh.
in your dick. Send in your dick. Send in some dick pics. Send us dick pics so Frank has to break down a dick.
Honestly,
You know I don't give a shit about looking at. I'll look at a dick. I'll look at a dick all day. That's fine with me. Everybody knows I'll look at a dick and be straight as an arrow. But I want Frank to break down penises.
I'll
So
break down a dick.
send us your dick pics. Send them all.
Oh boy.
Yeah, that's great. And it doesn't even have to be your dick. They can be dick pics that you get. So send them on over, everybody. And thank you for listening. Frank, you got anything else?
Nope.
All right, we are done with this episode. Make sure you log in and subscribe to our Patreon. Go to patreon.com/wickedfunnypodcast. Or you can go to wickedfunnypodcast.com and help us out. Share the shit. Tell your friends to listen. Fucking let's I'm so fucking high. I want to take over the world. Let's just take over the world. Like that's what I was fighting myself not saying that. Like I want to be like, let's fucking take over the world. But yeah, let's fucking take over the world. Wicked Funny family for life. Fucking
All right.
that's what I want to do. I want to take over the world. And Frank, you could be goddamn. You could be up there, man. You could be up there, high up on the fucking ranks.
Like a controller or something.
Yeah, I'll be a king. You can be the fucking with the sheriff. You can be a sheriff. Sheriff Frank Gazero.
I'll be a sheriff.
Sheriff Frank Gazero, laying down the law and the pussy. See
Go
that?
collect my taxes and shit.
Fuck yeah. Collect dues from people. Fucking send me a seed, everybody. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. Fuck yeah. Real fucking Nottingham shit. Yeah, like sheriffs do. All right, everybody. Thanks for listening. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.